Good evening, Northeast Kansas. Thanks for joining us here on KSNT News. We saw plenty of sunshine once that cloud cover kicked out early this morning. The sun may have set, but the clear conditions are still the case in the Little Apple, and that's spilling across the region, as you'll see towards downtown Topeka as well. But temperatures are starting to fall. We're down to 51 degrees, but overall we warmed up nicely. Started out at 28 this morning, made it up to a high of 57. But across the board, it's now a mix of 40s and 50s across Northeast Kansas. 45 degrees both in Hiawatha as well as Marysville, but to the south it's 51 in Manhattan, and 54 is where Council Grove is sitting at right now. Winds were a little bit stronger earlier, but we talked about how they would relax during the evening, and that's pretty much what they're doing right now. Still mainly out of the northwest at just a calm to 10-mile-per-hour wind. This will be the range we'll see through at least the next few hours. But then those winds will really start to pick up, as you'll see with future track. Again, the rest of your evening, though, those winds generally at a calm to 10-mile-per-hour wind. But heading out the door tomorrow morning, those winds will really start to pick up. It will be a south wind throughout the day tomorrow, but look at this. This is 7 tomorrow morning, so the start of your Sunday, and we are talking sustained winds between 15 and 25 miles per hour as you close in on your lunchtime plan. So later on in the morning towards noon, even stronger. Those sustained winds will start to creep up to 30 miles per hour, and we could see gusts exceeding 40 miles per hour times. So it will be a day where those winds will be howling, and if you could hold off on some outdoor burning, it would be advised, because this could quickly carry things out of hand with such strong winds in place. Now, unlike this evening, tomorrow evening, these winds will not relax quite as much. They will start to die down slightly, but still breezy at 15 to 25 miles per hour with that south wind, and we hold on to that even heading out the door Monday for many of us. But notice what happens, especially if you look over our extreme northwestern areas. That wind direction starts to shift. That's due to our next cold front, but leading up to that cold front, we stay mild and pretty comfortable, as you'll see with future track. Now, I'll stop future track at midnight tonight because I think this is when we'll actually hit our official low for Sunday as we fall back into the 30s. But as that south wind starts to kick up and really starts to kick up already by daybreak, that'll actually warm things up even by the time you head out the door early Sunday morning. More so of 30s, even pockets of low 40s. And it will continue to warm us up. We'll actually see high temperatures start to crack into the 60s for Sunday afternoon. Now, Sunday evening, the clouds start to build in. Keep in mind, we'll still be breezy. Temperatures just will not be able to fall all too much. Midnight, we are still talking 50s across the board, but ahead of that front, so early Monday morning, 7 a.m., you'll still see some 60s, and as that front starts to push through, you'll see that colder air with those blues. We'll actually hit our highs early on Monday. It will be one of those days that as the day progresses, temperatures will actually fall. So you may not need the jacket early Monday morning, but you'll want to take it as you head home from work or school, because it will be on the colder side. For tonight, though, calling for a low of 31 degrees. It will be generally clear, but again, we're talking 30s as we close in on midnight. A look at your KSNT Storm Track 7-day forecast shows Monday's cold front actually brings a chance of rain, maybe even some rumbles of thunder in the mix. But once we get behind that colder air, any lingering precipitation changes over to a chance of freezing rain, maybe some sleet early Tuesday. So we'll be mindful of possibly some slick spots. And even Wednesday morning, we fall back into the teens. Winds will still be a bit on the high side, though. So heading out the door Wednesday morning, we're looking at the chance of sub-zero wind chills. So very much a roller coaster ride through the next 7 days. It's not time to put the winter gear away just yet, but you won't need it for at least tomorrow. It'll still be pretty mild.
Thank you, Christina. We'll